Way quick, well, maybe not quick, I'm never quick. Um, Chat as I'm driving. Like I said in the previous video, it's been a long time since I've done it. I'm not even sure what my topic is, but I've owned the bike for about a month now, and I'm enjoying it more and more. I've ridden motorcycles for 30 years.
Battery level is low.
Battery level's low, so let's see how long this lasts. Been riding motorcycles for 30 years. I really only had I had my first bike when I was younger. I rode other people's bikes, for a little short while. Then I've owned my old bike for, I don't know, 9, 10 years. But for the past 10 years, I was riding consistently. Um, because there's an issue with that one. It's the wire and harness for a 2006 Yamaha Roadliner, and I can't find a new 2006 or used harness. Nobody has them. I can't seem to find anybody. So if you have somebody who knows has a 2006 and under at the Wreckers or somewhere, I'm happy to buy it. Get that bike back on the road also. But like I was saying, I'm getting more and more enjoying this bike. So any of you two-wheel riders who are considering even test driving it, it's fun the first day. It's more and more fun as the weeks progress, because now I'm way more comfortable with my steering, my turning, my accelerating, my stopping, and that just puts me in a happy mood. It's got enough pep, get up and go to pass people. It's not meant to be a racer, but it has a 1330cc engine, and although the bike itself is 1,300 pounds, it's still pretty peppy. I own the Spyder RT Limited 2024. And like even all these turns, this wet road, I have no concerns. I'm learning to gear up a little later, or I gear down. I don't change gears till about 3,500, maybe 4,000 when I'm accelerating now. The eco mode tries to get you to switch gears at 3,000, which I think is a little bit low. So, but I'm enjoying it more and more. Today is October 30th, the day before Halloween, up in Canada, and the day is beautiful. I don't think we're going to get any more of these. I woke up to 13 degrees today, and it's going to be like 23 degrees Celsius at the end of the day. Don't know what the comparisons are, but it's an incredibly warm day by the end of the day. Monday, I woke up and rode in at, I think, 1 degree, so 1 degree above freezing. And a little cold, but I put on my rain pants. That helped block the wind. I could have swear I had a warmer pair, but I just can't seem to find them. But my rain pants blocked the wind from going through my jeans. My textile jacket's pretty water resistant and air resistant. Had a neck warmer. And like I was saying, I have a heated seats, which, yeah, they're nice. Heated grips are nice too, although at 1 degree, my knuckles were still pretty cold. I do have winter or cold weather heated gloves. I just can't find the cord that plugs in. So once I find all that stuff, I will run that run power from the seat, from underneath the seat. I'll run a connection, and then I'll run the cord through my jacket, and I'll have fully heated gloves, which is better than just heated palms. But I'm on my morning ride on the way to work. This is the type of ride I take every day. I could take the highway, but add 10 or 15 minutes to the ride and enjoy this instead. I think I prefer riding an extra 15 minutes each way every day and enjoy this country ride every day. I used to take the 407, which was a toll road, but it got pretty expensive. I was dropping like $1,200 a year just on tolls. It saved me, probably saved me 20 or 25 minutes, but for the $1,200, it wasn't worth it. But aside from that, I'm having less problems with my CarPlay. It seems to all be connecting better now. But I do have an appointment next Friday, the 7th or 8th, whatever the day the Friday is, to have it looked at. I explained some of the issues that intermittently happen, and the tech says that maybe it's a loose wire. They might look at the software and reboot it. I but I'm going to have them take a look at it. But I have been having less problems. It hasn't happened as much. So worst comes to worst, um, I can get them look at it again in the spring. I got a 2-year warranty. So, um, but yeah, I'm still having problems with a delay. I listen to YouTube videos on my way to and from work since I'm on the road for 10 hours a day. But there's a 2-second delay, and that translates into the same thing when talking on the phone. I was wondering why my wife was answering questions oddly. It's because she wasn't hearing them for 2 seconds, and then I'd say something, and then she'd finally answer my question. So we ended up testing and finding out that there's a few second delay. There's a couple other people, and one other guy in my comments was saying he's got a serious delay, like an 8-second delay, which would be totally annoying. The service department says maybe it's the sync between my headset and them, but I have a newer Cena unit, a 50C, the one with the camera, and I just updated the software or the firmware, and so it's fine, but there's still that 2-second delay when talking, and it cuts out sound to my videos afterwards, and I sometimes have to stop and restart it. Doesn't happen every time though. But aside from that, I'm really enjoying the rides. This might be the last warm day of the year. I'm up in Canada, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. So this is the scenic route to my workplace in Milton. So, and when I ride into my dealership, it's about an hour to hour and a half away, maybe 2.5 from here, from my workplace. It's going to be cold in 2 weeks in November, I think. Hopefully it's an acceptable thing. And I guess I should get my snow tires on my truck while I still have this to drive to work. So I'll make an appointment this week to get the snow tires onto my truck. But aside from that, I'm really enjoying the ride. I'm really comfortable with the drive. So anybody who has even test drove these things once and it felt awkward, that's only a beginning thing. I felt awkward the first day. I felt a little less awkward the second day. But by the first week, I was comfortable. And now this first month, I'm really making my turns effortlessly without even giving much thought anymore. I'm not as stressed about the left and right tires going over the edge. I can increase my speed. I can take corners faster. So generally, anybody who's looked at these things, don't brush them off as something that you wouldn't be interested in riding for fun, because I'm enjoying this thing quite well. So the next topic that I can think of, I've just bought a new trailer, new to me. It's a 2023 Timeout trailer, Dart, and I'm picking up at the end of the day. So I'm heading into Toronto. At the end of the day, it's an hour, maybe from my workplace less than an hour, but I'm going to hit rush hour traffic. Pay the guy and get a new trailer, and when I'm editing, I'll post a picture of the trailer. Then I got to get it plated because the government wants their cut, so I'll get a plate on it. Hopefully I can get a plate on it tonight before our Ministry of Transportation People Service Ontario closes in town, but that may not happen. I think he's going to lend me his plate for the day so I'm legal, and then I'll mail it back to him once I've received my plate. He lost the key, so he ordered more keys from Timeout. So if that doesn't arrive today, then he will probably have to put it in the mail for me. So I've ordered it. He couldn't find the keys. But aside from that, I bought a trailer. I plan on taking a nice trip up through Sarnia, which I don't know what American city is on the other side of Sarnia, above Detroit. So same waterway, just a half hour, an hour up above Detroit. There's another Canada-U.S. border. I'm going to take it in. Got to head to Frankenmuth. My wife was there 20 years ago, and my dad was there once on a tour with my mom. And I've never been there, so we're going to spend day one, head out to Frankenmuth, spend a couple days there doing whatever Frankenmuthy things, the Christmas store and whatever other things. Then we're going to take the scenic route across, is it Lake Huron? Lake Huron, up to Sault Ste. Marie. So the longer ride, right across, as close to the water as we can get, all the way up to Sault Ste. Marie. We're going to spend a couple days in there once we cross back into the Canadian side. Do the Agawa Canyon train ride, which is a touristy type 8-hour train that goes through the countryside between the whatever it's. I'm not even certain what I want to see, but it's full of windows and you spend the day riding a train through the north until you return back at the end of the day. Then we're going to ride eastbound to Sudbury, Ontario, spend a couple days there doing touristy things, and then finally head back down to, I'm not sure, it's kind of Midland area. There's an Airbnb that my wife wants to go to, so we'll spend 3 days there relaxing, going in the hot tub, campfires, fireplace, whatever other things we want to do, and do some touristy things. And then the following Saturday, or whatever, 8 days later, we should return back home. So that's the reason for the trailer. We can take food, cold food. If we pick something up, it can go in there. We can lawn chairs, extra clothes, our laundry, so we're not shoving it into all the frunk and the side things. So I will show you a picture again of the trailer. I'm not sure about the States, but in Canada, we've sure started putting in these roundabouts, which I like. You don't have to stop a stop sign and wait, a stoplight and wait for anything. But I'm not sure if there's anything else I can think about right now. The weather is beautiful, the sun is out, and I'm sure the temperatures are already at 18, 19, 20, 19 maybe. I could look on my display gauges. It says it's 19, so pretty good. There we go. Okay, I'm rambling. I'll get better at this, I suppose. Hopefully I can get some more time on the bike. Like I said, I need to do at least one more time because I got an appointment. And I have to leave my truck all day, so I need to take this in. And I usually procrastinate on the snow tires, and I don't think I can do it this time. November, it doesn't snow really until December, but I don't know if I'll be able to get in and still get, and ride this in December. I could get snowed and screw myself. So I'll have to tolerate having snow tires on for a little bit longer than I'd like, but that's what happens in Canada. You put the snow tires on just in case the snowstorm starts early. Okay. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I'm rambling at this point, so I will talk to y'all later.